This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, come on. Wide, get wide. Check nickel. Anyway.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Come on, check 99. Back. Shift.
Johnson running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Check 31. Tight door.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. First down, Murray. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Check. Hot. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Murray from midfield. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Murray with a 3rd and long. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. Murray now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Then it's Quentin Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tighten up.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Alert.
Terrell Suggs brought him down.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. First down, a run with Cohen. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Able to find Shaheen here, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. We're scoreless after 1. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll run with Davis. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Davis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Now Trubisky to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Trubisky keeps it himself, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
We got to step it up.
They'll run with Davis, and he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Forced out to his left. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Hey, Haywood.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Let's go. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. There defensively was Buster Screen to knock it away. Okay, now I want to revisit what we were doing earlier, contender versus pretender. We did the AFC, let's rock the NFC here. Starting with the New York Giants. Pretender, but much improved. Okay, NFC North, how about the Vikings? Contender, no doubt about it. Carolina in the South, what do you think there? Contender and ascending. Okay, quarterback play has become a good thing for them. Finally, out west, how about the Arizona Cardinals? Pretender. The division's just way too tough. There are 3 teams better than them.
Watch the twitch. Lights 59. Lights 59. Watch twitch, watch twitch, watch twitch. Twitch, 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 twitch. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Akeem Hicks able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Murray now. That ball complete to Isabella. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime. And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half. That's right. This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half. Could be a big turnaround. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Stop your whining.
Throwing on second down. Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And the catch made by Johnson. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Let's go. Pittsburgh. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Murray now on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Check 26, check 26.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 59, 59. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. Over the middle, complete. It's Bird. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line.
6 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Here we go, Dean.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Cardinals 14, Bears 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return. With more after this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right 80. Check, 43. You must be.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run. This is Cohen, and he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down, Trubisky. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Watch the curl.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack. To try again after the sack. Trubisky. Now he's flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll run with Davis. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Check, 59, 59. He's tired of me. He's tired of it. Anyway.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies.
I can't believe they even let you play. Watch the safety creep.